Good evening. I don't know how many are here. It says one. Wow. That's disheartening. When you only see one person in the chat. I don't know what's going on really, but hopefully there'll be a few more people here. We do have to get over to Rumble as soon as we can. Got some folks waiting over there, and got some really interesting things to discuss. Trying to keep more in tune with the latest things that's going on in the news. Really didn't make any kind of news, but there's a really interesting interview with a guy named Zoom to Thailand, and he had a conversation. There was a gentleman by the name of Zoom to Thailand, and he had a conversation with one lady in particular, a black woman who had traveled to Thailand with her husband. And this interview is hilarious, and I got to break it down. I'm obligated to break it down, to be honest with you. And it'll either be in part one, and then part two will be the Cam Newton, or I'll be able to get through the interview, the Zoom to Thailand interview, and then I'll be able to talk about our good friend Cam Newton, which is who is on the thumbnail. We got, Cam Newton has a, somewhat popular podcast that he's doing, and he had Charleston White on there. It got really good views. It has like over 6 million views. And there's a lot of hypocrisy and contradiction in what Cam Newton is saying. And, I kind of allude to it in the fact that, during the course of the interview, he talks about the black community and black women and how we got to do this and do that. And come to find out, Cam Newton has like 7 illegitimate children with like 3 or 4 different women, which of course is a big problem in the black community. So I want to point out Cam Newton's hypocrisy and stupidity, and just absolutely dive face first into the hilarity that will be behind it. And shout out to, I don't know who's here. Oh, my man Matt Mittens is here. Shout out, brother Mittens. Good, long time no see, bro. Hope everything's been all right. And yeah, we are going to, let me make sure I got the link to the actual Rumble broadcast in the chat. Let me make sure I got that. Give me a second. Let's see here. All right, so we can go to Rumble and actually discuss this like adults. We can discuss this like adults on Rumble. All right, so I'm already a little bit late, so let's just go on ahead and head on over to Rumble. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's going to be hilarious. First, we'll talk about the Zoom to Thailand interview with this very feminist, very angry black woman who actually is going back and forth with Zoom to Thailand with her husband seated directly next to her. And during the course of their conversation, she's talking about how black women don't care about getting married and these dusties, and we ain't even worried about them. And I'm like, oh my God. And the lady's husband is sitting right next to her. It's insane. It's insane. And you're going to love it. It's going to be hilarious. But, let's head on over to Rumble where I can talk about this, without fear of reprisals. I appreciate you coming through, and I'll see you over at Rumble.